We always want to store the straps hanging from the side of the trailer like this, where the bottom is up off of the floor so it doesn't get tangled in the stuff that we're bringing inside. And we don't ever roll these up like you see some people do, because that just takes time when we're trying to load and get to our competition. So you place the strap in from the back side. So it's going to come through like this, and you're going to tuck it down behind the handle. So it should look like that. If you do it the other way, going in through the front, it's more likely to get tangled up. When the ratchet is locked open, there's a release here that allows it to close. Sometimes if you have difficulty, depending on the situation or where the latch is, you may also have to release this lock and this one at the same time. Just watch your fingers. When you're attaching something to the wall with the ratchet strap, you're going to hook the long end onto your hook and move the strap around the item that you're trying to strap down. Be careful if there's anything that might break or bend or be damaged by the strap, so always make sure that you're strapping to something solid. You bring your other end around and attach it to the wall. This is where most people make their mistake as they're starting to tighten. If we just start tightening from here, we'll make a great big mess and we'll have to run this ratchet many times. What we want to do before we start tightening is pull all the slack out of the strap. So pull this in tight. Then when we go to tighten it, we should only have to tighten it a few times. Maybe a couple, 2 or 3 cranks, and that will get everything tightened down without this big mess here. That also makes it easier when we go to take it apart. We're able to just release it, and it comes apart easily without having to undo the big knot that's created in here by cranking it too many times. This is an example of a ratchet that was cranked too many times, and the strap has many rolls around the ratchet. It makes it difficult to undo, and often it gets in a knot. So if you do have a big mess like this and it's difficult to undo, occasionally you may have to put your foot on the strap, hook it onto something in order to get enough tension to be able to pull this apart, to put it back the way it belongs. This is another example of a strap that's been put in here improperly, and it was not in there straight. So if we start turning this, it's just going to make a big mess. So same thing, we may have to stand on the strap, start releasing it, and then we just need to make sure that it's pulled back through and it's even and not knotted. If you ever notice a knot in the strap, always remove it before tightening. If you don't, you will end up with a permanent knot like this, or a knot that's very difficult to remove, and these will not fit through the ratchet. They also weaken the strap where the knot is.